Well, good evening and welcome to you. And so please, I'd like to invite you to join us May 30th through June 1st for our next online retreat. It'll be a meditation and spiritual inquiry retreat. Also, coming up, we have an in-person retreat this July 13th through the 18th at Kripalu. And I'd love to see you there. Okay. I want to put it out there that a couple things. I've been really pleased at everyone getting together and meeting in groups, the small groups that are led by many of you here in the Sangha. And at some point, I look forward to us having some music, some chanting the name of God and praising and worshiping the divine. And I just want to say this, that it'll be helpful for me if the singers, the musicians get together and start to coordinate and begin to practice and play and share your gifts and your beauty, your divinity with the rest of us. And so I'm looking forward for this coming together at some point, sometime soon. Okay, I think those are the big things. And I want to start tonight just with acknowledging that there's been a lot of members of the Sangha who have been struggling greatly. And there's been a number of people who've gotten this latest COVID or flu or whatever nastiness is going around. And I'm going to invite us just to close our eyes now and to begin to pray, inviting a channel of love, a stream of love to flow down from the Divine Mother, flowing into our hearts and out to all those in the Sangha who are suffering, who are struggling, who've been having difficulty with the body or the mind or just this world. So inviting love, inviting grace, inviting healing, inviting divine support for the Sangha. And if you're struggling, you'll say, God, I'm struggling. Will you come into me? Will you fill me with love? If you're feeling overwhelmed with grace, God, will you send love in the direction of those suffering, those struggling? And so please, tonight, this day, any moment on the path, if you're having a hard time, if you need support, let us call out to heaven. Let's call out to the Divine Mother. Let's call out to Jesus. Let's call out to the Ascended Masters. Let us call out to the Archangels, asking for support. And so we begin tonight calling upon the divine, saying, Lord, will you come here? Will you fill our hearts with love, with happiness and joy? Will you bring forth a shield of protection over the Sangha and all its members, over our family, our relationships, our partners, our community, in this world? May this entire planet be blessed with light, with love, with happiness and joy. We ask that our world leaders be blessed, that they choose to work toward peace, for peace. The armies of the world put their weapons down, that the energies of truth, of love, of happiness and joy, that peace triumphs through and throughout. Okay, and with that, we open ourselves more fully. If you have a special prayer of God, now's the time to lay your prayer at the feet of the Divine Mother. Breathing, feeling, softening, opening, calling upon grace to come here now, in this moment, blessing us, healing us, opening us to great love, great freedom, great truth and peace. We bow before you, Holy and great Divine Mother. We ask you to support us in awakening in the here and now. So just gently noticing throughout the body, if there's any tension here, any tightness, can we soften? Can we melt? Can we open and trust? Yes, so breathing and feeling. And in a childlike way, I'm going to invite us all to take on a receptive tone, receptive attitude, putting down any doing, any efforting, any striving. Just gently acknowledging. It's hard to be human. It's confusing to be human. So much difficulty here on planet Earth. So tonight, today, as we come together and meditate, let's open our crown, our third eye, our throat, our heart. Right away, welcoming grace. Welcoming divine support. So with every breath, we're breathing in and breathing out. Trusting in the power of love. Allowing yourself to be held. Nurtured, supported. So please, surrendering any thoughts, any limiting beliefs or egoic struggles. Placing He's at the feet of the Divine Mother. Breathe as we feel, as we soften and open. If there's anything within us that feels old or dense, pressurized and intense that wants out, let us open all the gates, opening the throat, the third eye, opening the heart, the solar plexus, the belly. If there's any wild energies, intense energies, emotional energies within you, let it all be uncaged, unburdened, released, emptied. Every breath. Breathing, feeling, softening. Opening to love. Love is the way. Love is the way. Each and every breath softening the throat, the neck, the shoulders, softening. The chest, the heart, the belly, softening. Giving yourself permission to simply sit and receive. Trusting the healing grace of love. So together as we open, may notice the sweet and profound holy radiance beginning to awaken all the cells of the body. So despite the mind, despite the body and emotional nature, there's an immense radiance here. Singing with love. Can you be so simple to simply be this love? As we breathe, as we feel, as we soften, opening to love, resting as love. Opening to love. Resting as love. I'm going to invite everyone here just to do a gentle scan. The body, the psyche. I ask you, is there any part of you that feels outside of this circle of grace? Is there any part of you that feels ignored, denied, abandoned? Sometimes there's just parts of us that are simply sleepy or asleep, or don't even know about the truth, don't even know about love. Parts that are numb or feel dead, distracted. Let us welcome these parts, giving them a front row seat so they may receive. For both the healing, the liberating power of love. I can see that some of you have some parts that are a little bit shy. And so again, I want you just to imagine just picking them up, putting them front and center. First in line. If there's any shame or embarrassment or withholding, bring these parts to the front of the line. Let me bathed, showered in this light. So together as we open, may notice this love intensifying. Even coming with a quality of heat. So heat is an energy of purification, burning up any darkness, any confusion, any old pain, or bringing a heat to the frozen parts. And if this is at all intense for any of you here, let us root down more fully into the earth. Drawing up the quiet strength of the earth. Bringing forth a strong back, an open heart. As we breathe, as we feel, as we soften. There's a number of you that are efforting a little bit too much. So tonight, as a Sangha, let us sit back and receive. Let the Divine Mother do the work. Let her do the healing, the reorganizing, the awakening, and liberating. And as you let her work in you and through you, you may come to discover her working as you. There's a much different feel, much different perspective. The egoic mind trying to do the meditation. Breathe, we feel, we soften. Opening to love. Opening as love. Continuing to open and experience throughout the entirety of the body. I'm going to invite us all to simply meet the gentle sense of awareness, the crown chakra, envisioning giant Tibetan singing bowl. The crown, brilliant white lotus flower. Receiving this grace from heaven. Filling the crown chakra to such a degree. Crown chakra, this bowl, is flooded, overwhelmed with light. Light pouring down, flooding the mind. And again, in the space of the mind, see another giant Tibetan singing bowl, lotus flower in it. And again, this bowl being filled, overflowing with light, with love, with radiance. You notice all this light, all this love is actually changing, transmuting the very fabric of the mind. Instead of the mind being a space of anxiety or fear or striving or doing, in a space of radiant, fiery love. The mind expanding, filling your room, your home, overflowing. Into your town, your city, overflowing. As the consciousness expands. Expanding on the horizontal plane, but also overflowing to the throat chakra. And again, the throat, seeing a big Tibetan bowl with a lotus flower. This light first coming into the throat, clearing the throat. Any congestion, any old karma, any old judgment, any feelings of superiority or human judgment, political judgment, dogmatic judgment. A lot of you have density in the throat chakra. Let this be cleared. You have to be willing to surrender your judgments about friends or family or judgment around the news or politics, whatever it is. Let it be cleared. Let yourself be childlike and empty. This judgment will not serve you in this moment. But this radiant love certainly will. This radiant love. Again, breathing, feeling, softening. Some of you are carrying some burdens on your shoulders, your upper heart. And letting this be cleared, empty, the throat chakra overflowing with love. Overflowing with light. So again, feeling into the heart, seeing a giant Tibetan singing bowl in the heart. A ruby red lotus flower. Oh, this love shining down from heaven, overflowing the crown, the third eye, the throat, pouring like a great fountain, flooding, overwhelming the heart with love, with light, healing any old wounds, clearing out any old attachments, any old pain. Every breath. Breathing, feeling, softening. Overflowing abundance of love. So we can take a moment and smile at the Divine Mother, saying thank you. Thank you, oh Holy One, for showering us with grace, with love. Healing and liberating light. Overflowing the chest. Upper back, the mid back. Overflowing and pouring. Awakening more fully the solar plexus, the third chakra center. So again, gently envisioning a big Tibetan bowl. Golden lotus flower being flooded with light. Clearing out any sense of individuality, any sense of doership, any sense of efforting, any fighting, or any sense of separation. Inviting the triumph of God's will. In your life, your body and your soul, the triumph of God's will. Your will and God's will, unified as one will. And so again, some of you are still holding on. Please don't. Please don't hold on. Surrender, surrender, open, receive. God's way is always greater. God's way and your highest way is one way. We breathe, we feel, we soften, we open. Inviting this great wave of joy to flow throughout the body. Overflowing joy with love, with radiance. Overflowing the third chakra center, pouring down into the second, into the hara, and seeing a massive Tibetan bowl, giant, luminous, deep, dark, ruby red, lotus flower, radiating with light, radiating with love. Pouring into the hara, the hips, the pelvis, clearing out any fear of the earth plane, letting go once and for all any great resistance, any primal egoic struggles, letting it all be burnt up. This most holy light. This massive fountain of grace, showering down from heaven, flooding the crown, flooding the third eye, flooding the throat, the heart, flooding the solar plexus, flooding the hara, blessing this world. The immensity of light. Overflowing from the hara, pouring into the root chakra. Again, seeing a massive Tibetan bowl rooted in the earth. Lotus flower right in the center, flooded with light, flooded with love, flooded with healing, nurturing support, providing the body, the mind, the emotional nature, the soul to be nurtured. fully nurtured. Breathe, we feel, we open, we receive. As we open down into the earth, I notice this new quality of grace coming online. This very pure column of light pouring down from heaven. The power of holy fire, strength and immensity flowing down from heaven, blessing the entirety of the body, pouring into the earth. So merging the absolute nature, the Divine Mother, yet simultaneously being an instrument of her grace. So I invite each of you to see yourself as a channel of light, shining this light, the direction of anyone you know who needs it, anyone who's suffering with pain and affliction. Let this light shine. Let it touch. Let it heal. Let it liberate. All those sufferings, pain, darkness, confusion. Love is the way. Truth is the way. Peace is the way. So gently bringing the palms to the heart in gratitude. We bow before you, O great Divine Mother. We ask that you give us the strength to share your love, your light, your truth with all of creation. And so much love and respect to each of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your heart, this beautiful world. Good night, everyone. Good to be with you.